Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the best show in Africa. This is where we give you the cheat code on how you can actually leverage on your business and make it a major success. We are here courtesy of Cooperative Bank. And of course, they give you all the trade financing solutions so that you get to actually build your biashara. Right now, I am somewhere in Mulolongo and I have woken up thinking about this because my interest basically is in real estate and construction. And how about we jump into conversation with the MD of RealPro Real Estate. His name is Joshua Mbithi Kitoni, the MD. How are you?
Very good and welcome to Signature Mall in our office,
Yes.
RealPro Consult Limited.
Yeah.
We are happy to welcome you here and get to hear our story.
Something that captivated me was you moved from employment and decided to start your own biashara. What inspired this?
Yeah, I'll say that the background that I went through, starting with the education, I was so lucky to go to a technical school. And part of the subjects that we learned there was entrepreneurship. And by the time I went to formal employment, I had a goal at some point that I'll start my own. So when I was working, it was always in my mind that I'm going to start something for me.
Now, I would like to know, you started out in 2022 completely, like permanently, ukasema, wacha mimi move, you make you the big move. But you got into the business, and in the construction business, there were other players. There are people who started in 63 and they've grown all these years. You started in 2022. Positioning, how have you been able to position yourself against some of the competitors in the market?
Before I left formal employment, because I was still in the same industry working for the government, I had a lot of experience interacting with business people who are contractors, who are making it. And at some point, they were even trying to poach me to their side. Then I said, no, I don't leave employment to go to work for someone. So when I came on board, I already had some experience and I knew their weaknesses and their strengths. So when I came, I kind of cooperated with the young people. And with the young people who are fresh from colleges, they have very fresh ideas. They are technologically advanced. We are able to kind of get more information. Wakiingia kwa internet, wapi watapata new information. Therefore, as we came on board, we came with new products and we are able to kind of fit well and even have more advantages over the people who are already on the industry.
I love what you're saying, because now the brain of the young people and the kind of technological advancements we have is more like, it's like a cheat code. It's like 10, 12 steps ahead of what was being done maybe 10 years ago. What's that one project that you look at and you say, you know what, I'm really proud of RealPro because there's milestones that you've had, but what's that one moment where you look at it and you say, hii hapa hivi, enyewe tumetoboa?
I'll say my first project that I did was for a client in Sabaki, just behind our office here, not very far. And out of the design and everything, with the new technology and the evolving world, there are different designs coming up. So we did a very unique design, and the client was so happy that all the friends are always calling me to give me extra jobs. So I can say that we are doing good and we are happy of what we are doing.
Kuna kitu moja, cash flow and financing. That's not an easy ride, especially for biashara that's starting. How did you navigate that, especially on the early stages of your career?
For sure, I'll tell you that I was not that prepared. I thought I was prepared, but when I came, the environment was a bit rough, especially for startups, because finances are limited and sometimes you don't have enough. But I was able to kind of work with Cooperative Bank, and they were able to provide me with the startup capital that was very influential for me to be able to start the business. And again, when I wanted to buy equipments, vehicles, construction needs a lot of equipments and they are very capital intensive. So when I wanted to buy those equipments and vehicles, they were there to offer for me asset financing. Therefore, I did not tie up my capital because I was able to pay pole pole. nikilipa polepole, ile pesa ingine naweka kwa biashara.
What are some of the challenges that we don't see as people who are not deeply involved in real estate and construction business?
For me, I'll say construction is a highly technical subject. And most of the laymen people around think it's a very simple thing. They think it's just going collecting fundis there and going to the field.
Na kuweka mawe na simiti.
Sio hivyo. Kuna mahesabu nyingi, kuna kuangalia chuma, design and so forth. There's also involvement of different players. If you go to a site as a contractor, you have to get other players, engineers, architects, quantity surveyors. So it's a multidisciplinary field where you have different people playing different roles to achieve a goal. Therefore, it's not that easy. It's just not getting money and collecting people. You have to have an eye for good fundis and good technicians so that you form a team. And there's a lot of management involved because you have timelines and you have, specs and quality to meet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now let's talk about Cooperative Bank and their high involvement in your biashara. Trade financing is one of the things that Cooperative Bank is known for, and of course helping biasharas and individuals within the space to get to leverage their biasharas. Now let's talk a little bit about how that changed your business operations, because sometimes people usually look at biashara and say, no, ujamaa amejituma. They don't know you have a financial partner. Why is it important to also equally have a financial partner?
It's so important because you want to grow and you have limited resources. And you see, for doing big jobs, you need that money and you don't have it. You can only get it through having a partner who can finance your business. For me, when I wanted to expand and I wanted to get more projects on board, I had to talk to Cooperative Bank, and they were able to give me a very they gave me products that were suited to my business. For example, the first product that I got from them is when I need to get bid boards. They're able to be very fast to issue bid boards for me so that I participate in tendering process. Now, after being awarded the projects, some of these projects need a performance bond. And the Cooperative Bank have always been there for me
to make sure that you have the performance
to make
bond.
sure that I have that performance bond that I give as a guarantee to our clients, to our customers.
Yes.
And that performance bond has been very instrumental for me. Then after going to the site again, you work to be paid. Most of these jobs that we do, you are supposed to put your money there, then later on raise a certificate for payment. And sometimes we don't have, most of the time actually, we don't have that money with us. So Cooperative Bank has again products for me. There's the LPO financing. Once I have an LPO, I'm able to go to the bank with my LPO and I get...
Unaingia kama kifua iko juu.
Naenda kifua ikiwa juu, naambia bana, nishapata hii job. Nisaidie pesa niende nifanye. Nikienda wananipea, wananifinance.
And you get guarantees as well.
Yes.
They
give me those guarantees. And once I go, I work, I pay their money back. And I'm left with some profits. So without Cooperative Bank, I would be where I am today.
Now, Joshua, kuna kitu moja interesting pia I've noticed with the Cooperative Bank. I don't know if that's also something that they've offered support in on getting clients and making sure that your clients also get a form of help. I'm talking mortgage, I'm talking about other forms of development. Is that also happening for your biashara?
Yeah, sometimes you get clients. You have a client who has a design ready, but they don't have cash to put their projects. Cooperative Bank has always been there for them. I have introduced several of them, and they're able to get mortgages so that they have their projects kick, and we are able to implement through their mortgage. So we are always eager to direct our clients to Cooperative Bank so that once they get financing, we are secure and we are able to do the projects in a proper manner.
I know you got into this business young, and there's so many young people who like to get into this venture of construction and real estate. But of course, access to capital is one big problem. What are some of the financial solutions you think would actually come through to help the young people scale up their businesses?
Yeah, okay. I'll say that financial challenges is one of the challenges that young people face. But before we go to the finances, I'll talk about the training first. Construction is hands-on business where we need to put a lot of hands-on experience. And I'll first of all encourage the youth to go to TVET schools and get that training. There are a lot of very good courses that people can get there and good training. And for sure, I'll tell you, in those TVET school and technical schools like the polytechnics and the technical colleges, is where we get those skills, the best skills that can be implemented in the construction industry. Once that they have skills, let them not be scared. We have Cooperative Bank that have got very good products. They can come and talk to Cooperative Bank for customization of the product that they want.
So you say they look at the problem and they have various products that actually come in as a solution.
Yeah, exactly. And especially once you come with a plan, with a good plan that they can assist you and see where they can start with you. And I'll tell our youth not to be scared. Once you have the skill, come on board and get the right mentorship and come and get the financing from Cooperative Bank. You are able to get customized products for your unique plan. That is what I'll say.
Wanasema kwa kila kitu Joshua, unaangalia the future. Let's look at the future. What's the future of RealPro real estate? In the next 5 years, 10 years, what's your projection like?
Wow, it's the next big thing around. We are thinking of expanding, being strategically located near Nairobi. We are just at the gates of Nairobi here in Mlolongo, Signature Mall. And we are able to serve Nairobi and its environment. And you see, being within Nairobi Metropolitan, it's where the actual construction takes place in Kenya. And looking at our country, we are still developing and we still have a lot of potential. So we are seeing RealPro going to grow, having more clients on board. And because of uniqueness, that if you look at our clients, we are one company that has never had ring rates. We don't have clients who are ring rated, meaning that we are serving the market well. And we are going to expand and be in a larger area.
So umesema in 5 years or 10 years from now, I should come back with my cameras and my team. We record and check the level of success.
I think I should welcome you now.
Umesema utakuwa hapa.
Put it in the calendar. I'll be somewhere bigger and doing better.
I am a young person in real estate. I'm pretty much interested in houses more than cars. What's that advice that you'd tell me? I'm maybe trying to move out of employment. Najaribu kuanzisha yangu. What is your golden nuggets to share with someone who'd like to transition?
You don't live where you are to start a business. There's the planning bit of it. You have, first of all, get into business where you have interests. Don't go to a place where you don't have interests. Let it be a place where you enjoy doing what you are going to do. Then again, start planning early and have some backup, some savings. For me, I'll say that before you leave out, have to know how you will survive for, let's say, for 12 months before you pick. Then again, try as much as possible to start doing it part-time. If you are fully employed and you want to start a business, you cannot be sure that you are going to pick. So try to start doing it part-time, do it slowly, and see whether you are really able to fit in.
I know you got into this business young, and there's so many young people who like to get into this venture of construction and real estate. But of course, access to capital is one big problem. What are some of the financial solutions you think would actually come through to help the young people scale up their businesses?
Yeah, okay. I'll say that financial challenges is one of the challenges that young people face. But before we go to the finances, I'll talk about the training first. You know, construction is hands-on business where we need to put a lot of hands-on experience. And I'll first of all encourage the youth to go to TVET schools and get that training. There are a lot of very good courses that people can get there and good training. And for sure, I'll tell you, in those TVET school and technical schools like the polytechnics and the technical colleges, is where we get those skills, the best skills that can be implemented in the construction industry. Once that they have skills, let them not be scared. We have Cooperative Bank that have got very good products. They can come and talk to Cooperative Bank for customization of the product that they want.
So you say they look at the problem and they have various products that actually come in as a solution.
Yeah, exactly. And especially once you come with a plan, with a good plan that they can assist you and see where they can start with you. And I'll tell our youth not to be scared. Once you have the skill, come on board and get the right mentorship and come and get the financing from Cooperative Bank. You are able to get customized products for your unique plan.
What's the relationship like? What's the future of the relationship between RealPro, real estate, and Cooperative Bank?
As far as we are growing, I'm looking at more partnership. I'm looking at Cooperative Bank being our partner so that we grow together, because we want to grow and they have the products that we need. So the future is bright.
Welcome to our show today. Kindly a quick introduction of who you are and what you do at Cooperative Bank.
Thank you very much. And my name is David Akumu. I head business banking at Cooperative Bank. And at business banking is where we handle the SMEs and the micro customers who are mainly customers in business in Kenya. Mm-hmm. And we provide them several solutions, starting from working capital, trade finance solutions, asset finance, and mortgage solutions. Basically, we take care of the entire need of banking the MSME customer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love that you said that, because I'd like you to just touch on matters stock and some of the trends that you see when it comes to MSMEs and SMEs.
Okay, so some of the trends that we're seeing in MSMEs, especially in terms of stock, is we've seen that most of the customers have moved to importing. They are really importing goods from overseas, and this one needs a lot of solutions around the financing, the letters of credits, giving guarantees so that they're able to get the goods on time. Mm. So that has really increased. There's also a lot of increase also in terms of the trading online. There's a lot of trading online, social media, So these also, the customer needs to speak into that. And as a bank, we also have to look in how do we have the best e-commerce solutions that will enable the online tradings for our clients who are majorly in importation. We are also seeing a lot of need for more affordable products, but high end. So you see, this also speaks into us in how do we get into that space as a bank to meet those needs.
Mm-hmm. I love that you mentioned social media, and of course e-commerce platforms are equally growing very fast. But let's touch on how does Coop Bank make a decision on the type of financing or credit that biashara needs?
So for us to make a decision on the financing of our business, we have to look at the cash flows of the business. How are the cash flows? Is this customer banking? So the discipline also in banking, all their proceeds is very important for us to make a decision for if we are going to finance or not. In terms of the cash flows, we also look at the cycle of the cash flows to help us determine the tenor. Mm-hmm. Do they get their cash cycles? Are they on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, on every 3 months basis? So that also helps us to determine the tenor and the repayment model to give them so that it meets their business needs and they are not strained in terms of servicing the facilities that we give them.
Now, I want to grow. I'm a small biashara, or maybe I'm a trader and I really want to grow. How do you support in matters, say stock, trucks, and also storage? Because I've been interacting with so many people in the market, and that has become more of a need, especially for some of the distributors that we have.
Yeah. So a business needs to grow, because a business starts from point A to point D, and their needs keep on evolving every time. So as a bank, first of all, where we start with is ensuring that, of course, you have the commodity to sell. So after that, you might need to transport your goods from one place to another. You're a small hardware, So that is where we come with solutions under asset finance, where we giving even up to 100% financing. That's where we come in with solutions like leasing. Under leasing, it ensures that when those changes come, we keep you updated to the technology and also the stress of disposing the units. It's most businesses are not in the business of selling that vehicle. They just want to use it. So that's where we step in under our leasing product. And we also look at the leasing in terms of you need a fleet. So under fleet, banks, when they ask you for, let's say, 10-20% financing, if you need 10-20 units, it will really eat into your working capital.
Yeah.
So under leasing, we'll give you 100% financing, and we can give you as many units as possible as per the business need. So that one ensures that we still meet the need for fleet to transport your goods and services, but we also don't eat into your working capital. We're looking at things like mortgages. You want to expand your hardware, your warehouse. So we're looking at financing that through mortgages, which are long-term, and long-term solutions, because this is a heavy capital investment. It's a long-term investment. So if we allow you to pay it for longer, you will not be taking so much of your profits into loan repayments, and that gives you a lot of leeway in terms of managing your finances and your cash flows.
David Akumu, thank you so much, bro, for everything that you've shared with us today. And of course, that only means one thing, that you have an opportunity to grow with Coop Bank. They have tailor-made solutions just for your biashara. Until next time, I'd like you to keep on using the hashtag NTV Marketplace.
To grow your business today, visit any Cooperative Bank branch and ask to speak to a business banker.